Oh snap, Glaze is going live.
A woman contact me. We know her, but I'm not saying no names because that's not important. Yo, hey, I got a situation with this lawyer. He want to do something with you and Alpo. He want y'all to meet. He want to test y'all temperature together because he got something where it was going to be an interview, 60 minutes or whatever was ready. I don't know. He was saying all this great stuff. He felt like the world was ready for us to talk to the world, Q&A, and they think this would be really big, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, all right. He came to the meeting. I was at the meeting. She was at the meeting. We talked. Hotel, lobby area, we talked. And we agreed. Right? So the lawyer said, I'm going to email you the contracts or whatever in a couple of weeks. A couple of weeks passed. He emailed the contract. I'm looking at it. I ain't like it. A few things. Me and my team, we went over it. I wasn't feeling it. So I called the dude. I said, yo, bro, I want to record you. I want to record you telling me play-by-play with these contracts. Me. So he said, all right, no problem. He said, I'm going to record it just as well. I said, no problem. So he recorded it. And that was that Wednesday. He said, I need to get this done really quick because I got some investors ready to go on this. I'm like, all right, no problem. I said, that Sunday, I'll be ready to sign. I'll tell you yay or nay that Sunday. Right? That Sunday came. I get a phone call early in the morning, bro. Yo, they killed your man. Who you talking about? Alpo got killed. Fuck you talking about, man? For real, dog. Wow. I ain't believe my hang up. I knew the girl that set up the meeting. She was close with him. I called her immediately. What happened? She crying when I pick up the phone. I was like, wow, must be true. Ain't that you keep crying? I'm like, wow, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Hey, folks. Good day, good day, good day, good day, good day. Hey, thanks for you joining me. Just in case you're joining me for the very first time, I'm your host, the one they call Brian Glaze Gibbs. And this is my story. This is my ministry. Right now here it is, like everybody else. You see Vlad. Vlad been interviewing AZ. He already got the interview completed, got it out on his special page. But right now, episode 29, part 29, AZ get the call that Alpo got killed, was murdered. Sit back and look at that. Like he said right now is, like he had a meeting with Alpo, you know what I'm saying, with this young lady, okay, and this lawyer. And basically, here it is, he's supposed to sign. You know what I'm saying? He was going to determine whether he was going to sign the contract by that Sunday, which was October 31st, Halloween, 2021. And he got a call early that morning saying that Alberto Martinez was dead. Like he said, he didn't believe it. You know, so what he did was he called the girl. He called this woman. He called this young lady who had set up the meeting, you know, with him, Alpo, and the lawyer. The lawyer said he got like these investors, they ready to go because they think it's time for people to hear this story coming from the late Alberto ALPO Martinez, coming from, you know what I'm saying, AZ, coming from the young lady, okay? Right now is, guess what, folks? The young lady, you know what, happened to be a good friend of mine, the lovely mstee. Shout out to mstee. And the difference is right now is that's her, man. That girl is a professional go-getter, man. Love her style, love her energy, love her personality. So here it is right now is she was able to get these two brothers together and was about to, you know what, make a blockbuster deal. Bring these guys together and do a reenactment of the real Paid in Full. What, 25 years later? Folks, sit back and think about that. Powerful. Powerful. And even right now, as you listen to the words that come out of AZ's mouth. Listen as the way he described and he speak about like the things that was going on. A lot of people like to say, hey, Brian Glaze Gibbs, we love the way you narrate. We love the way you tell or express yourself when you're telling a story. And they say right now the same thing about AZ. Because even me, listen to AZ. AZ is a very likable guy. You know, you sit back and you listen to the things that he's saying and the way that he's saying it and how he's saying it. Like, wow, he make you feel that you was in that hotel lobby. Listen to him, Alpo, mstee, and the lawyer going back and forth, what they about to bring to true life, what the people want to see. We saw the movie. We all saw the movie Paid in Full. But the difference is right now is, guess what? How accurate was that movie? Like if you listen to AZ, a lot of stuff wasn't as accurate as they say was in the movie. It was a lot of things that were twist, turn. But here it is. You had two of these individuals that was there in that time frame. And speaking about what really took place, you know, what was really going on in the 80s and the 90s, you know, at the Apollo, at Willie Burger, at SNS Club, at the Fever, what was really going on in that time frame. I thought that was very, very, very powerful. And like I said right now, is like a lot of times right now, like with mstee, you know what, like I say, shout out, she do a lot of things behind the scene. What I'm saying right now is, guys, like I personally got the chance to meet this woman, unbelievable, a professional go-getter. You know, you talk about pure, you know what I'm saying, energy. You talk about woman, a woman that the way she presents herself, the way she, you know, I'm talking about her attitude, her demeanor, you know what I'm saying, her personality, her dress attire. You talking about, man, a real lady, a real lady. But anyway, getting back to this, man. Here it is, like AZ say, that he was debating. He was trying to listen to the lingo that was going on in that message, what the lawyer was saying, like, you know, what they was entitled to. And he wanted to record, the lawyer's gonna record it. And you know what, like I say, he had that day, Halloween. And as everybody was saying right now, Alpo was at this party, you know, with this Louis Vuitton, you know what I'm saying, Jason mask, this Louis Vuitton jacket, Mr. Fashion. That's one thing about him, man. And even right now, I did a piece, you know, because, you know, I listened to Vlad and them. They did a piece about AZ, Alpo, talking about right now, comparing Alpo to Ted Bundy. And like right now, I'm listening to some of the comment and reading some of the comment. And like everybody was saying, Glaze, what you got to remember, Ted Bundy was a serial killer, but he had charisma. People like him. Same thing with Alpo. I didn't look at it that way. You know, I just look at it right now as like, you know, the rape and everything else. But you know what? Like I say right now is, man, people, sit back and think about it, man. Like, look what we talking about. And look what they're going to be talking about. And right now, look when this project do come about. I think it'll be very, very powerful, man. But don't look at, you know, what was done. Look at what happened. Who the heck, anybody in their rightful state of mind, especially these kids, man, sit back and think about it, man. When Alpo was going to tell his story, when AZ was going to tell his story, when mstee tell her story, sit back and think about what they was telling. They was talking about the life, but they were going to tell you the do's and the don'ts to do in life. What they was going to tell you is right now, listen, man, that street stuff and all the stuff that they've been through and all the money that they went through and all that fashion, the Louis Vuitton and the Gucci's and all that other good stuff, the red bottom and all the fancy cars and all that money and all that drug and all the sex, they was going to tell you it wasn't worth it, man. That's what they was going to tell you. And that's what they're going to tell you when that project do come to light. And folks, what I want y'all to understand, man, listen, man, I don't care who you are, what you are, man. Get it together and understand that there's no shortcut in life. For real, crime doesn't pay, man. I don't care what anybody say. You know what? The same thing that Alpo did, the same thing that AZ did. AZ was a whiz kid, man. A whiz kid. Imagine if he would have functioned and stay focused and doing legit business move. How powerful, how successful he could have been. Even with mstee. Listen to stuff that she's coming out with. Listen to words that coming out that woman's mouth. You know what? I'm talking about from the first time that I met her and listened to her, we done had plenty of conversation. But it's that energy, y'all. It's that aroma. It's that sexiness. It's like right now where it's like that positive energy. When she sit back and reflect and like, damn, Glaze, you know what? I wish I would have did this. I wish I would have did that. And that's what it's all about, folks. It's the lesson. It's not anybody trying to glamorize anything. Nobody trying to glamorize this lifestyle. You know how many brothers and sisters that we lost to the street? You know how many brothers and sisters that we lost at an early age of a violent death? We know how many brothers and sisters that we lost to the penile. We know how many brothers and sisters die off of that poison that we fed our community. These are things as you get older, when you start getting baby powder in your beer, or baby powder down in your private part, or under your armpit, and you start sitting back, reflecting back upon life, man, you like saying, we have to all count our blessing, man. Look at AZ, what he say? How many times right now is he stared death in the eye from the time that he got shot and he died and came back, from the time, like he say, when Jesus saved him. Look at everything that Alpo been through, spending over, 20-something years in the penal, and even dying of a violent death. Look at the story. If you haven't checked out mstee, go check her out, man. Go to mstee website, subscribe to her page, listen to the words that come out of that woman's mouth. That woman been through hell. But the bottom line is right now is, guess what? Very few people, she been shot. Even mstee been shot, almost died when 50 Cent died. Not Calvin Martin with the other 50 Cent in Manhattan died. Look at what they went through, hell. But the story that they hear and are alive to tell you that crime doesn't pay. There's no easy way in life. You know what? The best thing to do is, if you're going to do it right the first time. You know what? Get a job. You know, develop, a plan. How you going to be ready for the future? Because let me tell y'all something. Nobody, I don't care who you are. I don't care whether you're married. I don't care whether you have kids. I don't care what. When you get old and you can't take care of yourself, I'm going to tell you something. Nobody going to wipe your ass for free. Family or not. Even right now when you go to these homes and people are getting paid to take care of you, guess what? They going to have an attitude when they got to wipe that, your ass. When they got to clean you up because you done piss and poo-poo all over yourself. They going to get an attitude. Like I tell you right now, is it worth it, man? The difference is right now, man, do it right the first time. Put the guns down. Let us as community know that we can do better. We don't have to take shortcut in life, man. We don't have to sell drugs. We don't have to rob and steal and credit card scam. We don't have to do none of that stuff, man. Why? Because right now, we are all kings and queens, and we got this. And if we use this and we use this the right way, we can accomplish anything. Even right now, like I told you right now, man, I surround myself with some powerful people. For Shatika Hauser, a financial planner, teaching people how to retire before you expire, how to invest into a life insurance policy, not turn, but hold. What I'm saying is I got Panoxol. When I got Dr. Ronnie, Dr. Matthews, Dr. Keith, I got all these guys, Willis, I got my man Katik, I got all these people. What we trying to do is right now, we talk about Panoxol, a product that you can use, how to prevent, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, high sugar, high weight, how to get natural energy by using natural ingredient in Panoxol. That's what it's all about, man. It's like right now, I got a movement that's called the BGG movement. Are you down with OPP? No, you know me. Are you down with BGG, the movement? It's best to give than receive. Giving back to the platform, giving back to our people, letting them know knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. I'm going to repeat that. Knowledge is power. And that's what it is. We watch Vlad. Shout out to Vlad. A lot of times people like to call Vlad a coach or vulture or whatever. But the bottom line is right now, he created a heck of a lane, man. This man got millions of subscribers. And he doing his thing. And anybody that's worth telling their story, he take them on. I went on Vlad a couple years ago. And like I said right now, it's people like, why you went on Vlad? It doesn't matter. The difference is right now, he got a hell of a platform. And people can, say what they want to say about him. But right now, he's giving people the opportunity to see what went on in the real world. what went on, and I'm talking about the dark side of the world, of society, of that street life, and letting people know, man, it's not worth it. Hey, listen, man, hit that like button, subscribe, get your Brian Glaze Gibbs book, Beyond Lucky, a true story of crack, money, murder, and redemption. Listen by emailing me, Brian, BRIAN, Gibbs, GIBBS 1201 at yahoo.com. Order and get your signed copy. You know why? Crime doesn't pay. Subscribe to the Brian Glaze Gibbs Patreon. Listen, people, if I, the one they call Brian Glaze Gibbs, can change, anybody can change. You know why? Because change come from where? Change come from within. Peace, love, and prosperity. One love.
Yo, Glaze! I just got to my favorite part of your book. This is Out of Prison as a New Person. So, page 308, May of 1998. That's actually when I had the pleasure of meeting you, and we worked together on that 10:30 to 3 a.m. shift, which was crazy. My respect level just went up like 10 more notches for you. So I knew about your past. I knew about everything that had gone on. But what I didn't know is you were going from $40,000 a day to, I think we were making $12 an hour there, that night shift. Something crazy. So for you to be able to have that work ethic of going from slinging easy rocks to slinging heavy packages and working that night shift and just being the positive person you were that whole time and offering encouragement to everybody that worked that.
What up, y'all? This is me, North Star, aka the Codist, and I just want to share with you this new supplement I've been taking. It's Panoxol. It's good for your heart health, which means your heart is pumping. You got a good flow of blood all through your body, right? You got stamina. You got more increased energy, right? And when you're pumping in the gym, boom, hitting the weights, you feel strong, right? You feel alive. You feel vibrant. And when you're pumping in the bedroom, you're tearing it out the frame. Okay, so check this out. Tap in with me for the new Panoxol supplement, the good heart health.